too hard. I know I am. I know I'm tapping it way too hard. Welcome, good people. Welcome to Fli-City Blackout.
What's happening? What's happening? How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Y'all see what time it is? Y'all see what time it is? Y'all see what time it is?
Sitting here with the brother Big Rich. Big Rich, man. Got some great combo going on. I'm liking some of the ideas that we're throwing around. Talking about first, let's. Oh, my bad. Before we throw that out there, let's talk about the
fishing.
Yep, the fishing youth event. All right. What talk about?
You talk about it because I just read it. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what's most important.
What's most important?
The first day of it is going to be June the 1st.
Yes, sir.
From 9 to 3:30 at Fli-City Temple at 947 Leland Street, Flint, Michigan, 2 blocks south of African Road, just off of Fenton Road. And I'll give y'all the number in a minute, but now you take it away.
So it's Get Hooked, free fishing day. So fishing rods and reels, fishing tackles, lunch and refreshments will be provided, awards, prizes, and activities. This is a great event to bring your kids out, learn how to fish, get out there with nature. We can't have, especially with the weather getting warm right now, it's a great event to take. I think it's a 2-week event, right?
Yes, sir. I'll give them the next day too.
Yep. So 2 great weekends of fun. And it's free, so can't be free. But yeah, bring your kids out, man. Let's have some fun. Let's go fishing. Let's teach these kids about nature, about fishing. They can learn some stuff. Yeah. Talk about who was putting on the event.
Yeah.
Is who is that? Men's Community Action Resource.
MCAR. Is that what they call themselves? MCAR? I like that.
Yeah. MCAR, Men's Community Actions Resource. Telephone number 810-239-0982. Again, that telephone number, if you want to call to get any details, is 810-239-0982. And yeah, bring your kids out, man. Let's do some fishing. Look forward to seeing you guys there, and yeah.
So the next one will be June the 8th, 2024. And just to make it simple, y'all will be meeting at Fli-City Temple. And then from Fli-City Temple, y'all will be going to Camp Artist at Shea Lake Camp and Retreat Center, 4574 Grifford Drive, Silver Rose, Michigan. The camp telephone number is 248-420-7044. Once again, 248-420-7044. Please check in at Beth. Say that for me. Yeah. Bethesda.
Fli-City Temple.
Fli-City Temple at 7:30. So the same place that you check in at 9 o'clock on June the 1st, you check in at 7:30 on June the 8th. And then it's an hour drive to Shea Lake.
Right, did you read that back? What we do?
Mm-hmm. And let me give y'all a little bit more information about upcoming election, May the 9th, and there's a website that you can go to, is www.GennesseeCounty.gov/departments/county hyphen clerk, and then you should be able to get it just putting Genesee County, Michigan Gov Department Clerk, Flint Special and dash recall elections .php. Basically, you can just call 810-308-0132 and I'll text it to you. That way you can just hit it on your phone and you can go right there. And this will also be helpful for the upcoming first ward election and seventh ward election. But that information on this website will not be available for you until like June.
Okay.
So June we'll be going through this again, and also far as this ninth ward election, the Black Caucus is trying to put together a forum for all of the candidates.
Okay.
And they plan on having this forum on, let me get the date right because I don't want to get nobody nothing wrong.
Mr. Terrence, how you doing, brother? It's really no topic today. We just really having open discussions, dialogues, talking about some of the things that's going on in the city, some of the things that's happening.
And he gonna ask me why I'm the best candidate for any position that I want to run for in 2026. Anyway,
vote.
April the 30th or May the 1st is what they're shooting for, far as that deadline. And I'll be back Monday right here at 6 o'clock to let y'all know the finalization of that. Everybody that live in the ninth ward or lived in the ninth ward before they got a voter registration card saying that they don't live in the ninth ward. As far as so, if you reach, because I got two, I'm gonna just make it clear. I got two. I live in the third ward. As far as if enough signatures is collected to recall Quincy Murphy, and there is an election, I can vote for Quincy Murphy or whoever decide to put their name in the hat.
Okay.
But I have two voter registration cards.
Right.
That says I can't because I'm in the second, but because Quincy is in the third ward.
Right, but how do you?
They're gonna have to be safe. We gonna have, that's why June the 1st, because they put the little hyphen marks and all that. I'm like, I don't really think you got to put all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They making it interesting.
You know, because I go to like for the state, I go to Michigan.gov/vote.
Okay.
I don't put all this AP hype and that. So if the first couple things I gave y'all don't get it, call me 810-308-0132 and I'll text it to you. To all you gotta do is touch it and you can find out all your information. And we'll be also doing that on June the 1st, to where I will actually be doing stuff with Dominique.
Okay.
To where like he'll be pulling his computer up right now to where people can see how they can put their name and stuff in and see who basically what I've been doing for years, who was on my ballot.
That makes sense.
You know, because especially and with this non-advertised election cycle that we're going.
Right, because that becomes a big problem, because it's like if you don't know the candidates, then you just vote or you don't vote. And either way we lose. So it's like we need to know who our candidates is. We need to know who we're voting for. We need to know who needs to be removed. We need to know. I mean, these are things that we need to know.
And this is something that I give to these, as far as now that it's election season.
Right.
Because on the petition hunt, you get a lot of, let me do my research.
Doing research ain't bad though. I mean,
but let me I don't need to make no enemies because I might go out there and need them to
Yeah,
sign.
please
So
don't.
I ain't gonna make no enemies.
This is for educational purposes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make no enemies. But I'm gonna say this. When I run into people like that, and I really don't run into people when I'm talking about vote that talk about research. But I'm trying to help people when it comes to voting learn how to research. So this is what you do. Let's just say right now.
So what does that look like?
Like let's say right now, you live in the 9th Ward.
I got you.
And you're eligible to vote May the 7th.
Yes,
you can go to this website. You can see who the candidates is. And you can do your research before May the 7th.
And when you saying do your research, you mean do your research on that candidate?
On all candidates.
Okay.
It don't just
all
say that candidate. It's your ballot. You can go on there and get your official ballot.
Now, is this already?
It's all right. Once you go to the website, it's there.
Okay.
Once you put, that's why I said call me. I'd rather text it to you. But I think it's one of them forward slashes, and it's a lot of forward slashes.
Man, hey, forward slash, backslash, the whole website.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, that's actually excellent because I mean we need to know who we vote for. We need to know who's running. You know what I mean? A lot of times people walk right by you, you don't even know that that's your councilman or that's like unless it's the ones that we know. So I think that's a great idea. I mean, not even an idea because we said it's already started. So
I've been doing. You know when I did it? You know why I did it?
Why?
Because remember you used to just go push D?
Man, how about to say what happened to that? What happened to even the ballot?
They said you can go all over the place now, But even then, you didn't have to push straight D. You could really just go from race to race and choose people. But anyway, just imagine a presidential race when you got, like right now, you got your state rail race.
Yes, sir.
And this is just your August ballot. You got your presidential race. You got a couple of county council races. You have your county commission races. You have at least one school board race,
which is very important. Very important. That board is.
You have the race that Pamela Pugh was in now and she dropped out of. That race is still going. I forgot what it was.
What race?
You have Dan Kildee race. I think Jim Ananek is up, isn't he? The county clerk is up.
That's why these discussions is important.
And
because you got
you got all these people. Now remember, this is the primary.
Right.
So you got all the Democrats. You're not going in there and voting for you can only vote for one person, but it's two winners. You see what I'm saying?
What?
It's a Republican and a Democrat. This is the nomination.
Yeah. Right.
So you got all these candidates, and all of a sudden you got a ballot in front of you, and you can't push straight D.
I think that's the most.
And then even the county commissioners, the county clerk, some of them races ain't no D, ain't no R, ain't no independent. It's just a name.
You know what? I like that better.
But it all depends on the race. It all depends on the race.
It do, but I like it better when it's just a name because a lot of people go in there and they just vote strictly D. or they vote strictly.
But
and it's like you're voting for a party. You're not voting for the person. You're not voting for the needs of the community. So you're just voting Democrat just because that's what you always voted for.
You ain't doing you ain't doing no research.
Exactly.
Now you can use this because, like I said, you go on there and put sample is a sample ballot. Everybody that you vote for. Let's just say me and Dewan running for a race, and I'm running for a race, but we both different.
Right.
And people like same people talking about they voting for me that's voting for Dewan. You can't vote for one. You probably can't vote for neither one of us. But you can only vote for one of us because we in two different races.
Right, but then if
that person can go there and say,
they're voting for you.
"Oh, Rich, no. This is what I'm saying. That person can go to this website and be like, "Oh, Rich, I would have voted for you, but you ain't on my ballot." Dewan, I got you, bro. I told you I had you.
I got what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So they're focusing only on
you can look you can
vote for.
You can look at everybody and then you can do your research.
I got you. Because now you got the
now you got everybody that choices that versus like me.
But then that's another conversation.
I just walked in. Look what I did. I just walked in there and I seen all these damn names.
But how many people don't really do the research?
We're hoping that can.
See, that's and I hate to focus on the negative. You know what I mean? Because the positive is what we want to promote. I mean, the negativity things gonna happen on their own. So we allow them to happen. You know, those are out of our control.
This is just an opportunity that I'm presenting to the ones that pop up at the polls.
But why don't you pop out where you know they at? But why don't you pop out where you know they at?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's a lot of people that vote. It's a lot of people that don't vote.
But that's what I'm saying. Engagement. That's our biggest.
We are not going to.
If you know your ward, and you got the names, and you got the website, if you in your ward, talking to the people that you know don't vote.
I don't have their names.
No, but I'm saying, like, as far as the ballot.
All we have is the ballot. And this information I can't. They have to go to the website and find out all of this information.
Yeah.
But this is just to help those people that says, let me do my research.
How can we get it in front of the ones that don't?
Offer the opportunity. That's what we're doing. That's why we do the who's on my ballot thing.
Okay.
I pull all of the candidates in a building. They can bring their yard sign and all of that other stuff. And they can meet the candidates. And we go live and show people how they can go. Because everybody, even though I do that, I'm gonna miss Dan Cutie because I still got yard signs from him. He always to bring a bunch of yard signs.
Man.
And I guess because he Dan Cutie. And a lot of them go home with people.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
A lot of them go home with people, but I put it like this: I got a lot of wire when I get ready to run for office.
So what you waiting on?
A reason to put vote for Rich Jones on some of them wires.
That's what I'm saying. What we waiting on?
2026. It's on in 2026. I'm in the mix.
But why not start right now?
Hopefully, I am starting right now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hopefully, people is realizing.
See, because once we start the momentum, like you say, I mean, you think about it, 2024, where we at, close to the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we're getting close to 2025, like that.
Mm-hmm.
2026 is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the foot soldiers and being on that ground. working and talking with these people and getting these people educated. I mean, because that's the biggest thing is a lot of times we don't even know how to vote, why we voting, who we should be voting for, what this person gonna bring. Like, so it's the educational part that I feel like we have to focus on a lot more. We have to.
But we got to bring the people to educate.
We do.
These people ain't interested in getting educated.
Yeah.
So first thing,
you got a point, but
so I'm trying to put it all together, and it's hard because a lot of good old traditions have not been passed down.
Oh yeah, they lost in the swamp.
And we have a generation that is just if we went like age groups, far as only 13% of us vote,
which is.
But if we went to like
that number right there should scare us.
But if we went to dissecting that 13% that vote,
it'd be one side
voting. As you get younger, you get down to the 1%, 0.1. So you know what I'm saying?
So if you had to focus on a demographic, which age group do you think is the most in need for voters education?
In need of voter education?
Yeah, you said going.
I'll say.
You said where the 1% at is.
I would say, and we ain't gonna even count on percentages. We just gonna say, far as in need of voter education.
Because we don't want to do any research and be like,
I would say 3%. No, I would say, whatever age group you want to start working with kids at, all the way up to 40.
All the way up to 40.
Yep.
Why you say that?
Because those are the ones that are not voting because they don't have the naturalism. Remember what I talking about, the passing down list?
Right.
They don't have that. Now the 40 and up, I'll be more of a child like, come on, dog, can't you see what's happening? Yeah, if enough of y'all stop saying your vote don't count and y'all vote will count.
Yeah.
And and telling them that, look,
it's about unifying.
Because like every age group I talk to, I don't care how old you is. If you tell me you don't vote or you ain't into politics, I'll tell you. Just because you ain't involved don't mean that the decisions that they making ain't affecting your life.
And that's what my thing is. What you mean you're not in politics? You live, don't you?
They think because they don't vote, they don't do politics. Everything you do is politics.
Like Sister Claire was talking earlier about the water crisis. This is 10 years now. We live politics every day. Every day.
Whether you vote or not.
And I mean, I don't want to discourage nobody from,
We just gotta.
Because I feel like our youth is taking a leap. I feel like there's a lot of positivity within our youth. I mean, because you got to think a lot of them, some of the opportunities that they have, we never had. So I see a lot of the youth taking advantage of these opportunities. I mean, getting into the stock market, getting into crypto, getting into, you see.
Yeah, I see them into that. Yeah, I see them into that.
So.
And I see some of them, but not enough of them.
Right.
Man, I see young people that bring their kids to the polls. They're raising their kids to be involved. But I don't see enough of them. But I see them, and I hug them, and I talk to that kid.
Because that's our future leader.
But we need to see more.
Yeah. I mean, I truly agree with that. But what direction can we go on to see that percentage go up? That's like, because we can't just sit back and just say we want to see.
We got to Instead of these kids turning 18 years old and becoming the ones that talking about they ain't into politics and all of that, we gotta show them before they turn 18 the importance of vote.
So you would think that 16,
We
17
got
was a
we
sweet
got
spot?
we gotta fight society. Society is promoting them not to vote.
What makes you say that?
How many rappers you hear talking about vote?
I mean, you got some to do. You got some to talk
How many?
about.
Okay. How many rappers that say vote do you hear that song that say vote on the radio?
That's the thing. And that's where the system comes in at. See, it's on the radio. Because if you go and just look up rappers that's talking about, you have rappers that's talking about these things, but they're not on the radio. Like Mama Soul is a great, that's the artist that should be on the radio. She should be getting played every day. But instead, we worry about the Drake song coming out, Kendrick Lamar dissing J. Cole's, who verse was better, the top three, the big three. And it's like, it's other things that it's like, because the music plays a part, but I think music is subjective. You know what I mean?
I was just giving an example. That's all it was. I was just giving an example. It's a whole lot of other things that's being promoted besides vote.
Yeah, I mean Facebook alone.
It ain't promoting vote.
I mean, no, I'm talking about promoting the opposite. You know what I mean? But it's like, again, like I said, I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to try to figure out, find that positive silver lining in there. That, like you said, that 16 to 17 is a sweet spot. So is it like, should we be, I about to say, in more of our high schools? But it seems like we're losing our high schools every day. You know, so, and that's the part where the Board of Education, where we got to vote.
What we're let me say something too. We're losing our students. Our students live in the city of Flint and go to Hamady, Grand Blanc, Common Ainsworth, all kinds of charter schools.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right, man.
So I guess we just do the best we can with the ones that go to Flint schools. And hopefully when they buddies come home, because they all mingle together.
I think
and maybe we can start something.
I think it's seeing more of us that look like them, doing the things that we do. They're learning the things you do. Like, for instance, like Duane. Like I watched this man multitask 4 phones, 5 phones at a time, taking Zoom calls. You know what I mean? We were talking about that earlier. But with the kids, like I was telling him too, like, that's the sign of hope when they see it. You know what I mean? It's like a little glimpse in the future. You know what I mean? Because we got great leaders. We got leaders that's growing into these positions. You know, so it's like, I think it's being more, should I say, prevalent in the schools, put it straight face, because it's like, it's not in the schools no more. It's not in the curriculum. It's not. I mean, it's not being taught. It's not being discussed. I don't even know if they still do the pledge allegiance in the school now anymore.
We just got, like I said, we gotta. What our problem is, we replace problems. Problems multiply.
That energy don't go anymore.
But we don't replace great voices. I mean, we don't even think about Eric May. We gotta think about the people that passed before Eric May. We gotta think about Sylvester Broom.
Mm.
We ain't got nobody coming up talking about doing stuff to where they get a school named after them.
That's the lady who just got the library named after. They changed it. Judy, what's her name? If the library is named after her now.
That library should. Well, they got one on Beecher named after Miss Rice.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got nobody that.
But those are. I mean, you got.
Yeah, we got a
secretary.
Yeah,
but
we
the
got.
library
Yeah.
now the library is named after her. You know what I mean? But like us kids that went to Central and Whittier, like she's a legend. You know what I mean? So now to look at that building every day, that's like an honor though.
So we got
school
yeah.
right there. You know what I mean? So that's a little piece of us that's still there.
We gotta bring back. Like we had a lot of community directors. One thing, we ain't even got the schools, but we had Mr. Span.
Now who part is that? Oh my God!
We had
boy.
It was different, and I'll just give my personal experience about voting. Okay. 18, and it was an election. And my grandma woke me up about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we walked up to Burston, and we stood in a long line until they opened up the polls. And then she cut me up there and said, push D. If you vote yes, they're gonna tax you.
She gave you the basic rundown on it, huh?
If you vote no, grandma gonna have a little bit more money for you.
Gave you the rundown.
And so all I knew
what you need to do
from that election was vote. Election come, vote.
But did it matter who you voted for?
Sometimes I knew.
You know what I mean?
You gotta remember, I was blessed to have it. You know that Eric might give you a whole piece of paper who to vote for. You know what I'm saying?
you know what? That's the leader though.
What?
Because he's not letting you vote blind.
They still do that. But what I was saying, it was more people like me to do that too.
Yeah, you got a point there. More people to do that too that will be willing to accept that.
Even the ones that bought it up. It was more people.
So they weren't just like, nah, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Man, look, dog, man, look. I get campaign literature thrown in my face at all different kinds of. I go up to their house. I leave it there. Then I tell you, don't leave this at my house. I hand it to somebody and knock it on my hand. I don't want this SHIT because I don't cuss no more on this.
That's great. That's great.
And I'll be at the polls. I don't need that. I already know who I'm voting for.
That's when you ask them who and why. If
man, I'm trying to catch. You know what? I'm trying to catch next. Man, my job is trying to get this person as many votes as possible. I ain't trying to go back and forth with nobody that ain't paying me no attention, bro. They get 3 seconds. They get 3 seconds. I'm not gonna. Cause look. It'd be funny, man.
When do the clock start? When do the 3 second clock start? As soon as you start.
When you go
out. You like 1, 2. All right, that's your response. No,
I ain't gonna, man. Look, cause you people be thinking they slick, right? I be already tired and broke down. Already got like 3 seats anyway. But they think they be slick. They ain't finna sign a petition. I'm sitting up there, they give me their life story and tell me about their vote history and all of that. And then Miss Bell would be like, man, she tired of me still. Come on, Rick. Then I'll be like, I gotta make a move. You gonna sign a petition or not? No, I'm not gonna sign today.
So you gonna wait to go?
I don't care anyway. I already got my 3 seats, my 2 or 3 seats, man. My legs and my feet burning all that. I'm doing this bell like this. Come pick me up. I ain't even walking to the truck. So I'm good, but that's the game they play though.
You know what? But
if I hold him up 30 minutes, that's 20 doors he can't knock. You know, like, man, I don't know.
They got foot soldiers out here like, oh, get
I'm like,
stop that.
I'm saying to myself, I already got my quarter and some. I'm just waiting on him to get in, and he can talk all day. He can go down his side of the street and come up my side of the street, and we can meet at your neighbor's house.
Man.
I've got mine. I'm cool. And then if we break it off, guess what? Coming back the next day, and I'm starting at your neighbor's house. I might start at the houses that wasn't at home. And when I get to you, I ain't ringing your doorbell no more. Cause now you first on my list. You ain't finna hold me up.
So you got the mark, Skip.
Oh, it all depends on when. Yeah. Like early in the drive, you got that 3 seconds.
So you going back?
Like early in the drive.
I'm saying before you make the quarter.
Yeah, before I make my quarter, you got that 3 seconds. You ain't finna keep me at your door, but after I done got my quota,
you don't even care.
Man, what you want to talk about? You got some water?
Oh man.
Hey, it all depends. Some days I'll be begging. I'll be like, damn.
But do you think because you don't see as much people out there, getting petition signs and stuff like that, and passing out literature and all that, do you think that has an effect on the decline of our voting because we're not so in people's face anymore with literature? I mean, because think about it, a lot of people would be like, all right, just give it to me and walk away. But then when they sitting down and ain't doing nothing, they flip through it.
But
because I don't see literature out there like it used to be.
Because people got smart. Well, they get a voters list right. They get a voters list. And if you ain't on that voters list, you ain't getting no. I remember if it was a house, it was literature.
They ain't taking no more new clients.
Look. They ain't mad about the 1% on this vote. I only got to mail letters to the 1%.
Man.
That's how that is. You got any questions on that? Any comments you want to address?
That's what I was looking at now. Miss Diane, how you doing this evening? Thank you for tuning in with us. We got 6 beautiful viewers. How y'all doing today?
Y'all make sure y'all share.
Please share, like, and subscribe.
And let me say this one more time. www.GennesseeCounty, Michigan.gov/department/clerk/special Flint_special_and_recall_elections.php 810-308-0132. I can test that to you. And especially if you live in the 9th Ward, even if you got a voter's register, if you voted in the 9th Ward the last time you voted, and you got a voter's registration saying you are no longer in the 9th Ward, hit that website and vote. There will be an form. They're in the process of putting it together. I will be back here Monday to make that announcement about when that form will be. It's either going to be on April the 30th or May the 1st. So it's coming around. Everything is
around the corner. These months are creeping by quick. I think that's a very good form to have. I mean, That's needed. That's needed. Especially with everything tonight we went through already.
And I want to say this.
I'm
speaking the 3 candidates on this ballot. Neither one of them had to get a signature. So for future references.
Why do you say that?
Because for
you
future.
Can't just say that and just leave it.
Well, you know because for future references. Because there's recalls going on right now.
I get that. Need to be.
And if somebody get recalled and somebody didn't get signatures against that candidate, but decide that they want to run, I don't want to hear nothing. That's why I'm saying that.
So you said the ground rule.
If somebody ain't moving the way you want them to move, you want to hold that over their head. You got 3 candidates that did not get one signature among themselves.
I think we forget that even though we are different wards, we still are one point. And I think that gets lost in the debate on which ward, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still 1 point, And it's like, if we stop growing as Flint, then every ward dies. So it's like, we have to come together and unify as one. I mean, Flint used to be, and I won't say used to be because it still is one of the most beautiful cities to live. But this our neighborhoods, our communities, Our communities have been hit hard. And I think a lot of times it's like the kids don't know what a community is no more. Like you said, a lot of those things that was passed down, that's one of the things that they didn't hear. Yep. Is the community. They stay in neighborhoods. They stay in hoods. Everybody got a hood.
I heard that, but that kind of upset me. I asked a young voter. I didn't ask, but I heard a young voter was asked. Ward. Yeah, we talking hood.
Yeah.
What hood you stay in? Oh no, you in the second ward. Okay.
Right. But that's how they have been. What is
so? How is somebody that talk about hoods don't even know who that council person? Don't even know what I'm saying when I say it's a council race.
Right. Us getting a council person out there to speak with you. I mean, you got to think. People didn't know Eric because he sat in the seat. They knew him because he was in the community. Because he was doing the work. He's not known for just sitting in no seat. He's known for doing the work. He come knock on the door.
Let me say this. When he was alive, only 13% of us voted.
Yeah. Think about how more of a decline that would have been if he wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So we got at least clap it up for the 13% that he got us this far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that was Hey, all y'all trappers, all y'all trappers. Now, that was a trap right there. That's supposed to be TikTok and all that. Now, that was a viral moment.
It's just real, though. You know what I mean? Think about it.
Oh, I don't want to.
But we got to. Because in my mind, how I think about it and how I approach things now, a lot of times when I'm thinking especially about the community, it is like, what would Eric do? What would, you know what I mean?
Man, you just said, oh, see, they won't catch stuff like that.
Oh,
they won't catch stuff like that. But if I say, man, I can't stand you,
right?
Man, it'll be all over the world.
Look at Rich. Man, Rich up there. Boy, them boys is up there about to fight. Viral. 300,000 views in 2 minutes. This is what we gonna do. We gonna put voting stuff on our shirts, right? And then we gonna get on here and play fight.
Yeah, he is not gonna hit me because I got this shirt on. It's not gonna happen. No,
great
y'all
part.
just
That
read
make
this
me
shirt
go
and do
viral,
what
you
it
know what
say.
I mean? Read it. You gotta read it.
Time y'all get up,
But
get
yeah,
up.
man, you gotta think, man. Like, we've been holding on to this 13% for a long time. This 13% ain't new. It's not new.
But the sad part about it, because I had 7 petition sheets.
Mhm.
That's 84 good signatures. I know these are registered voters. One of them has moved. I'm talking about this was the last recall when Ms. Bell was trying to get Liddell.
I got you.
The reason why I still have these is because all of them are in third ward.
Wow.
But the recall for Liddell is the second ward.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now that it's time for the Quincy recall, 4 of those people are no longer with us, and one of them moved. And ain't no telling how many of the 84 they gonna go knocking on their door when they just left.
Man. But if we was moving as one Flint, I don't care who door you knock on, you'll get the same answer.
The problem of it is
we're not together. Everybody wants to do their own thing.
And on that tip,
it's kind of like with the march. There's no reason that they shouldn't, that they should even be talking about.
So are you? Because I don't. When it comes to that march and all that, I want to tell you, Rich ain't gonna show up to the day of the event or whatever I tell him to do. He gonna do. He ain't finna be in those Zoom meetings. He ain't finna have no suggestions. You know, every now and then I might go to Miss Claire and say, I want to speak, or somebody want to do some music. I'll be like, well, we're at the march. Can I play some music? I want that we march, something like that. But all of this when you about to tell me. I get it.
But that's the thing. It's just like
hey man, I'll give it to you. Hey, I tried. Why you think I know about Zoom meetings and all that other stuff?
Man, that's where I salute, bro.
Man, I tried. I was like after one of them. I'm like, man, I'll be there. Mm-mm. Give me a shirt, Dewan. Give me a free shirt. Give me my shirt where you want me at.
But you know what, man? Every man has a place. You know what I mean? And it's like your place ain't always in the front. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have their power is bigger and brighter from the back. You know what I mean? Because you like the path for the rest of us. You got to think it's brothers like you to keep us going. You know what I mean? That we can sit down and have a great conversation with a seasoned, you know what I mean, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's from the mud, you know what I mean, from the concrete. You know what I mean? That then walk through these jungles and know, you know what I mean? Like you say, I tell my people come, my people gonna show up. So it's like those conversations is needed, you know. It's not often that we talk to people that's from the mud. It's usually we talk to the class C's, the suits, and the people that got something to say for agenda. You know what I mean? I love when you speak. You're not speaking for agenda. You speaking just because that's what rich. You know what I mean?
We almost just. I'm gonna promote myself for 2026. Since earlier you talking about you got to start campaigning.
You got to.
So
because you got a voice.
Because real talk though, we definitely need to put people in the seats like me, because I'm for improving the quality of life of everybody that I can. If I was on city council, my vote it affects Miller Road and Pearson Road. Mm-hmm. The decisions I make as far as trash cans, it's trash cans on the north side, the east side, the west side, and the south. My vote decides on all of that. My votes decides how many police officers is placed on the streets, how much money is going to those departments that's serving the people.
Right.
It ain't just at that point what y'all want, but like we talked earlier, it is stuff in the wards. And let's just say this. This is the kind of person that I'll be. I say we're just breaking it down. It's you and Dewan, and y'all want something done. And I don't think it's I hear y'all, and I see where y'all coming at, but I can see, and I'm looking at it a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all saying close down the area, and the area is doing stuff the way it needs to be closed down.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, if you close that area down, the people that's trafficking that area is going to migrate over to that area,
which was a strong point.
And you're gonna have a serious problem.
A cluster.
So, but because it's way more y'all that want us to close it down, we gonna shut it down. But when this boom comes, and I hope it don't come, I hope y'all right. But be aware, because if y'all are wrong and I am right, don't recall me when that bomb blow up.
Told us no, huh?
Don't. When that bomb go off, oh no, he gotta go. If he wouldn't have shut that place down, they wouldn't all been on. Don't recall. Don't get Miss Biggs on me. Keep Miss Biggs out of my business.
You know they call him.
You know they call him. Oh, you see what he did?
We really didn't want to shut up. We were just telling him to clean it up. But it's like
that's what y'all. But that's the kind of person that I'll be.
That's needed though. That's needed.
That's the kind of person I'll be like, man, there's too many of y'all want this junk.
But you know what, too? With that, it's just like it's the fishy conversation because we got we losing so many babies. It's like the two teen young ladies that was missing. I don't know if they have been found or not. I pray that both young ladies have been found. But it's just our babies, man. Like we have to start thinking beyond ourselves and start thinking for our babies. You know what I mean? Because see, I grew up with my mama used to always pray for us, no matter where we was at, where we was going, and she was always praying. And I used to be like, man, mama always praying. Until I learned the importance of a praying mama. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing like a praying mother. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And when I realized that it was her prayers that got me to the point where I'm at today, you know what I mean? To where now I can hold a prayer myself and be able to teach my sons to pray, teach my daughters to pray. You know, so it's my focus is more for our babies. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's for our babies. And it's just like we have to put some things and some people, and I don't care what we gotta shake up, who we gotta PR, you know. I don't want to say the whole word.
Man, you can cuss, I can't.
No, I can't cuss.
I'm on bad word restriction.
I'm always on bad word restriction. No. Look, I'm not say I got a praying mama. She might see this. I shared it. No, I'm just boy, you was cussing. Nah. But yeah, man, it's a lot of work to be done. I think we got the right people to do it. And I think it's conversations like this that pushes us in the right direction. Because it gets us thinking about the things that's important. You know what I mean? Not what next club event going on. Instead of talking about the club, we could be taking our kids to go fishing. You know what I mean? Like it's a great family event to do. You know what I mean? How many family events that you could do
Man,
with your
you
kids
think
that's free?
you think I can pass as a kid?
Man, you see, hey, I thought about it too. Like, man, you get a free.
Man, they just let me use the fishing reel. Y'all can have the fishing reel, but just let me use it. Let me learn how
You get a free fishing rod and reel, fishing tackles, and they feed you, and then they got other activities and awards going on. Man, you can't.
And I honestly think I have matured to the point to where I should be able to go fishing.
Man,
you know what I used to do when it came to fishing? My grandma and them, they take me fishing all the time. Man, you know why I like to go fishing?
Why?
The ginger snaps and that cheddar cheese. Man, hey, look. Oh, man, I'm ginger and then the hog head cheese and crackers. Man,
you like, is it lunch already? I'm ready.
Man, that was the first stop. Man. We went there. Grandma pop open the bag and then we done killed the ginger snaps and the cheese before we got there. So we get there, we eating hog head cheese.
But that's the thing, if I'm not mistaken, Brother Robert said, whatever you catch, if you want to cook it, he'll cook it up right there. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I want to check with Brother Robert.
Let me finish.
I want to check with Brother Roberts to make sure that's what he said. But I swear I thought he said if you catch it, as long as it ain't a little fish,
if I catch a fish, ain't nothing getting cooked. That fish finna get laminated or so. Well, it may get cooked after a whole bunch of pictures is taken.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta get the pictures.
Cause I only caught one fish in my lifetime, and it was dead. I beat it to the shore. I only went fishing for the ginger snaps, the cheddar cheese, and we used to have that good orange cheddar cheese.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not finding out this called cheddar cheese. I just knew it was cheese.
Got block cheese.
Ooh, it came in the ring, and my grandma used to get put the cheese in, and my dumb butt used to cut it all good, cut the whole cookie out, and sometimes I have the cheese sticking out.
Man.
2 ginger snaps. 1 thick piece of cheese. Man, I miss those days, dog.
But that's what we got. But I
didn't fish. Like I said, I ginger snaps. I ate and slept the whole fishing trip.
But that's the thing. It's like we got to get back in tune with nature. We got to get back out, putting our feet on the ground, and not just going to the beach. Like we got to actually get out in the sun.
Got to do it all.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, it's like I say, it's a lot of work to be done. But I mean, who better to do it than us? Like you say, who got it better than us? Nobody. Ain't nobody got it better than Flint, man. Nobody.
We ain't got nowhere to go but up.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody got it better than us.
We can't go down no further. We got to go up. Ain't nothing else to do. Go up.
But the foundation is still great, and that's the thing. The foundation, they still putting our
the foundation is better than what they building now.
We got strong, great foundation.
Look what Northern just went through, and that's how I knew it's cool.
Man, and that hurt.
It's still standing.
All of them, though. If you think about it,
about the 5th attack on North.
All the schools are still with.
It's doing better than some of the buildings in Iraq. They bombing Northern, man.
It's like, why?
Boom! They blowing Northern up.
I feel like that's purposely done, but that's neither here nor there.
That's just a sad situation at the beginning, the end, and in the middle of the day.
It's restructuring.
I'm just so glad whoever is doing whatever they're doing, they was able to make it out because y'all playing with y'all self.
Man. And that's the thing. Like, these kids is really playing Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty in real life. And that's the thing. My thing is, I understand if you like these things, go join the army. It's a place for you. I promise you. It's a place for you. You know what I'm saying? Take these, because I don't want to say just because a kid I hate using the gun word on live, but just because these kids love these things doesn't make them bad kids. It's just the way that they use them, and it's like go to the army for a year, learn how to really use it. Go to basic
Man,
training. You can just do basic training. Get you some basic
man,
skills, basic life skills. Job Corps.
the
Like we don't even push Job Corps no more. You get paid to go there.
we don't push. Like I said before, we fight society.
Because I feel like our kids would do better with trades at this point than college education.
So
For real, I feel like some of them.
Some need college.
Yeah, we always
but the
need our
sad part
doctors
about
and
it,
our lawyers.
they all need trade because I
trades
know
ain't
a
going
lot of
nowhere.
people that went to college
Yeah.
forever. And what they're doing now has nothing to do with what they did and learned in college.
And they still paying that bill.
And you probably looking at one. The only thing that benefited me in college was my accounting class.
You know what I'm saying?
And that small piece of nonprofit information.
No. The experience is one that's unmatched. You know what I mean? So for a kid, I don't want to say college is not important because you get an experience that you can't get nowhere else. You know?
It prepares you. What I like about college is you get what you get. Ain't nobody waking you up in the morning. So ain't nobody telling you everything that you do or don't do.
Find out how disciplined you really is.
Your choice.
And that's why I say some of them just go get you a trade. Just go get you a trade. You can be owning you a business in a year and a half, 2 years. You can be owning your business in your trade. Versus still going to get this 4-year degree that you ain't going to do nothing with. Or if you want to do that, do them both. Get a trade and get.
Like I said, out there, hell, once you get a trade anyway, hell, once you get a job that don't have nothing to do with what you learn how to trade.
Yeah, but
I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Trade.
And you got some going to welding, automobile,
like that stuff ain't going quickly. They can take your trade from you. They can take your degree from you, but they can't take your trade from you. You know what I mean? They can make that degree worthless, but they can't never take that trade from you. Once you know, that's why it's like information and knowledge is the key. It unlocks a different side of you that you never even knew.
I wish I really was deep into Spanish and foreign languages because I believe in, like, for people like I lived in Florida. Mm-hmm. And if you learn Spanish, then push come to shove, you can just teach people how to speak Spanish, and teach Spanish people how to speak English.
Yeah. Man,
you got you get. But what I'm saying is,
like what was that thing, Babel or whatever that little.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's your own lane to create. Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta jump on nobody else's bandwagon because in Florida, you're gonna be like, man, look, dog, I'll teach you how to speak Spanish. Just give me $5 and I'll teach you for 3 hours. And you have 150 people giving you $5 for 3 hours
because they need it. I mean, they need that language to be able to move forward in their life to be able to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's endless. The potential is endless. And that's why I don't like leaving negative. I want these kids to think positive, and even us as some call us elders or however they want to call us, or I always say a young buck. I'm always gonna be a young buck, because I feel like I'm a baby in spirit. You know what I mean?
We gotta keep the innocent.
We do. And we make it okay to be innocent. Because
man, I just and it's a lot. It's different. situation. I just left a friend, male friend, has two boys by the same woman. One of them on the ball. One of them won't come around us because we always tell them. Now, this is a ninth grader. He's tired of us telling him the right thing to do.
Wait till you're in the wrong situation.
From the time I knew him, since that's the 6th grade, so I've been knowing him for like 3 years. He's in the 9th grade. Constantly been in trouble. Been in trouble so much that his other brother's in the 10th grade. That's the one that's on the ball. I'm thinking that the one that's on the ball is the little brother, because there's no way in the world you're going to have a good kid and then you're going to raise something like this after a good kid.
There ain't no way, Rich. There ain't no way.
But it's the parenting.
Oh, man. Black up.
You're saying with the mother who half the time got a big old thing on her ankle.
Mm-hmm.
A quarter of the other time she's locked up.
And that's the thing. It's like,
then everything else around you, your whole whatever you want to look up to,
right,
is negative.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nobody that went to college. Your granddad ride around with a gun up the ear.
Man, which I don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? Hangs out with.
I feel like
it's a fight, and then you gotta realize the music that these kids are hearing. You gotta think about how many of us are just now coming home because of that prison bill.
Mm-hmm.
How many of these young kids? Because you got a lot of people that are 30 years old with 10 and 11-year-old kids doing stupid stuff.
And they don't know
so you got these 10 and 11-year-old kids without these young adults in their life.
Right. 100%.
You have, it's just like voting. You have multiple reasons why 87% of the population don't vote. Pick your lane and run it. Same with these kids, you got many of reasons of why these kids need extra attention.
They do. Because that's all, they just want somebody to care. Half these kids need a hug. Half these adults need a hug.
Man.
For real, half these adults need a hug.
Man, look.
They mad at themselves.
I'll never forget our ref in flag football for little bitty elementary kids, right?
I'm serious.
Why these kids come up and they glad to see me, hugging me, and the only thing I did was just, while refereeing the game, I coach a little bit, and talk to them after the game and all of that. It's just that little bit.
That's all they need. They don't need a lot.
And
they don't need a lot. They just need a little. They just need some love. That's it. All they need is a little love. They need to know that somebody loves them. See, back in the day, when we didn't feel it from mama, we always knew granny. We always knew. Everybody know I'm gonna go to granny house. I'm gonna go to granny house. And that's missing because granny ain't at home right now. Granny out doing her. And it's
man, I remember when I went over my granny house. Pot of
That's
beans.
what I say, cooking, smelling good.
When I went on my auntie house, pot of beans. When I went on my homeboy house, pot of beans.
That was McDonald's.
Everywhere we went, we was raised with the woman in the house got it smelling like food.
They say good.
No one cussed around grandma and grandpa, including mommy and daddy.
Exactly. It's respect. That respect, that value.
This cussing thing is so bad. I had to tell people, like I was with AC Dumas today, I had to apologize for him for cussing.
Makes you think different. Makes you think.
And then this is a person that, man, when they talk about bipolar, what my grandma and them thought of me and what I was away from my grandma, I was the definition of bipolar.
You see what you said though? Away from them. Not in their face.
I was the definition of bipolar. I used to be so bad that they'd be like, yo, son, my grandson. I said, Grandma, I did it.
So think about it. Who else better to speak to these kids than somebody that did it?
So, yeah, so.
You know what I mean? You can relate. You can tell them, hey, I can tell you right now, this is going to be the end result.
Y'all know what and I can't wait to see this young man that we just got done talking about. And I guess what I'm going to tell him. What you going to do when you're 21 years old, bro? What kind of life you want to live when you're 21? When you're not in here with your mom. Is what you doing right now in school getting kicked out for anything and who you running with? Is that going to help you reach that goal when you're 21? If it is, keep doing what you're doing. But if it ain't, you need to stop.
Leave it on. What we've been going for an hour, rolling?
Oh yeah, we about
hour and 12. We got an hour and 12 in there. No, man, we got some questions up here. Let's see. Miss Diane, thank you for hanging in there with us.
Make sure you like and share.
We gladly to have you. Adrian, how you doing today, man? Sister? Yeah, trying to read. Okay, there we go. Food for the soul. And it was made with so much love. Right. That's the difference. It wasn't no quick threw together meal. Granny knew she prepared that meal. Like she was like,
man, no recipes to this day, man. I still don't know how to cook none of the stuff she cooked. So into this and all this junk.
You're 100% right. Made with true love. And that's missing, man. The nutrition. I mean, I think we just gotta make it cool again. We gotta make doing the right thing cool.
You know what I tell young people when I see a young person with a like a 2 or younger child. Mm-hmm. Don't do nothing in front of your child you don't want your child to grow up to do. If you don't want your child to grow up and do it, don't expose them to it.
But you know what? Even that now, because you can never smoke in front of your kid. But so you still gotta send your kid out to the world.
But you got a small chance.
But you got
a better chance of your kid. Because you gotta remember this.
No, I'm with you.
If your kid watch you smoke every damn day,
they gonna smoke.
And then all of a sudden now they out on their own and they seeing people smoke. It's a good chance. Oh shit, my mama do this. It's a good chance that they may be the one that exposing other people to what you exposed them to.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't know who their kids are when they ain't around.
So to take it to lessen the chance of your child going down that lane.
Look, Miss Diane said no measuring cups or nothing.
Fact.
Straight Granny in the kitchen.
Only thing I know is I miss them meals.
Man.
Hey, look, man, I was different. And I guess that's why it hurt me nowadays. But I was the kind of person, I was the oldest of the grandkids, right? So I wasn't my grandma's favorite.
Miss Adrian said, "How did they do that?" I'm always grabbing my measuring cup. Don't feel bad, me too. And I still mess it up sometimes with the measuring cup. So I'm telling you, it's magic. You know what I mean? Like it's good cooking, good food, man. Does something to the soul, does something to the body. You know, does something to the mind. You know, makes you.
Man, them good. We just got, like I said, we gotta start just, like I said, I talk to young people.
Mhm.
Uh, it's a lot of young, like I said, I be going to the polls. It's a lot of young people taking their kids to the polls. It's not all. It's not.
But that's the stuff that we gotta celebrate.
Oh, trust me, I do.
But you see what I'm saying?
You know what? That kind of stopped me from telling people to vote for people. I get to crying,
For real.
telling the kid, honor your parent, and then I be telling all these kids. One thing I remember my grandma knew, they looked out. But I don't think they would have been buying us all these Apple phones and all. No, I don't think we would have been. I think we was raised around more bargain hunters.
Man, my granny was still taking. Go get that switch off that tree.
I think we was. Cause these people don't bargain hunt, and these kids, y'all can't carry this on.
Yeah, no, this technology world is taking over the world literally.
But you know what I be doing to these kids? Like, you know how to start buying your mama and some of this stuff you keep asking them for.
Man, for real.
You about to turn 18. And when you turn 18 years old, it just stops. When you turn 22, you gotta start sending your mama them some stuff. Now you need to be thinking about the little wish list that you keep getting granted.
I'm telling you, man.
You gotta, but
no,
we resilient, and
that's Flint. That word right there describes Flint on so many levels.
And eventually, like right now, we gotta communicate that like this ninth ward election.
Mm-hmm.
Why the county clerk ain't sent every registered voter something to let them know that this election coming May the 7th?
Because they don't want you to vote.
Why the Secretary of State that got us all mixed up far as do I live in the second ward? Do I live in the third ward? Because why they ain't sending information out to every voter that's eligible to vote in this election on May the 7th?
They don't want you to.
Why the county clerk, the city clerk, that sent people like my mama 2 voter registration cards is not communicating with those voters? Go for the registration card, say the same.
Oh, really? Okay.
But why they're not communicating to all eligible voters in the 9th ward that there's an election May the 9th? And why do we get hit with the lame ass excuse? Damn it.
It's good. God bless. It's good. Hey, we need one.
That's up to the candidates.
That's what they said. To let the people
but that's not a just now excuse. That's been a forever excuse.
But then let's go back to the great Eric. That's what I mean. This has always been like this. He was always the opposite of that. Let them catch you on the 6th. And it's election day tomorrow. He got some words for you. If you look like you ain't voting. And you want to know why.
But we just got to keep hounding.
I think through events like this, to bringing the kids to the events like the fishing event, I'm going to keep piggying back on the fishing event. Please be there or be square. If you're not at the fishing event with your child, you are a square. No, I'm just playing. But no, bring your kids out, man. Bring your kids out, man. Have some fun, man. I mean, it ain't too many youth events that you can go and it's free. Like free. And your kid leave with some education. Leave with a skill.
And y'all get to see me. I'll be there. Let's see who can
always a
let's see who can learn more. Because I don't. Matter of fact, I think I messed so many reels and stuff up. And they gave me, the long pole with just the.
They had you out there with the
I'm trying to tell you, I beat the fish. The only fish I caught, I beat it up to the shore so I could reach it. Wasn't no hook involved. I beat it with that thing I'm talking about. They took me. I think I messed up all. I think they gave me. I think they let me do the baseball. I think they gave me three fishing rods and reels to mess up. Man, I'm tangling up. I'm tangling up people all real. I'm doing everything wrong.
Man, that's the worst thing to do.
Man, my line they got tired of me.
Tangle up, it's over.
Go eat some ginger snaps and cheese.
But that's what I mean, man. That's the stuff that we gotta do more, man. We just gotta get more involved. Stay involved. Like get involved and stay involved. Find out what's going on for the children. Find out what's going on for the adults. What's going on for the elders.
We gotta
things going on in this club every weekend, man. We gotta start doing like this is on the weekend. You got 2 weekends to take your kid. So that means that's 2 weekends that you shouldn't be at the club. Well, I guess it's during the day. You can go to the club afterwards. My bad. But your kids should go to that. You should definitely take. I'm taking mine. I'm definitely taking my grandbaby.
And ain't nothing wrong with going to the club.
It ain't. As long as you take one.
But you ain't gotta. But all of that negative vibe and all this. No, we gotta go to have a good time to be jolly.
Exactly.
I mean, you got people looking to blast people and slide. Man, we gotta stop that.
Spots that I love
Once again, you got your different areas where you got
certain spots you go, certain spots you don't go.
You got spots where people gonna get dressed nice and they gonna park their car, they gonna go inside. And you got places where people gonna go and park and they have no intention on going inside. And you got your different.
In the club, huh?
Man, in some places.
Man, no,
it's just different. It's different. But I don't. Only reason why I don't like the tailgating and parking lot pimping. Too many guns. If you want a parking lot pimp with these, man, enjoy yourself. Drink your brew, talk your trash, throw your hands.
I think one of the big things though we gotta focus on too is we gotta slow down with our kids with this drinking and driving and smoking and driving.
Once again,
they so impaired.
The ones that are innocent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't do it in front of them.
You got a point.
We like remember what I said earlier. Mm-hmm. We gotta stop replacing so much negativity.
Positivity. But
I mean, think about how many people that we are replacing that drunk around their kids, that chopped up drugs and stuff around their kids. Yeah. And then you got more people doing stuff that they ain't supposed to do around their kid at all times. You got, and then they growing up even worse. They cussing all in front of you. Man. Some of y'all give them re-up money, and it's some of y'all got to get supported by them. It's a lot of different reasons, but at the end of the day, self-destruction.
But that's my thing. It's just we're gonna end this on a positive.
We're gonna salute to everybody because it's a lot of great people.
It is. That came through the city, that still live in the city. That Flint is a great city, man. Like Flint is one of the great cities, man. Like the people from Flint, if you can make it in Flint, you can make it anywhere. And I know they say that about a lot of places, but 15 minutes you get anywhere. You can make it here, you can make it anywhere. You know what I mean? Only thing gonna hurt you is when you go down there in that traffic. We don't have traffic.
Only thing gonna hurt you.
We don't have traffic.
Is the terms of travel.
What you mean?
Like, for instance, I was in Orlando. Was I in Orlando? I was in Atlanta.
Too hot.
And the girls, I'm fresh. I'm from Flint. I'm right around the corner. So I think I'm in Flint. I think I'm on Dewey Street, and at the worst she on more, and at the most she on more.
Nah.
Man, I'm walking like 45 minutes.
Walking?
Yeah, because she said she was running.
She set you up. She set you all the way up.
I'm 45 minutes into my walk. Where you at? This is where I'm at. You almost here. I'm like, shit, 45 minutes this way. I just finished this and then 30 minutes later. Where are you at? Oh, you close. But she didn't lie this time. Now I was really around the corner. But 75 minutes into a walk.
You know what I'm saying, man? And then it's hot. It's straight, man, 100 degrees. At 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning.
I had to call my brother, bro. What time you get up, man? Oh, I got up there, girl. I said, I don't care what happened. I have a gun with me, I said, I don't care what happened, who coming home. I ain't leaving till my brother come pick me up.
Man, I swear.
That's what I said when I walked in the house.
I ain't doing that hour and 75 back. You better off walking down the highway. I'm here. I walked in and said, I'm tired. Can I have something to drink? I'm here till my brother come pick me. Bro, what time you get off work? I'm finna text you this address. Come pick me up. I'm supposed to be right around the corner from you. I'm getting all smart with her there. Enjoyed myself. Visit the girl a couple more times. Drove every time. No more walking for you. You're not right around the corner. My bad, people. We had a lot of people come on in here. I'm sorry about that.
Yes,
welcome everybody. Miss Rose, how you doing? Miss Liberty Bell, how you doing? Sister. Brother Mike Smith, how you doing? Dick the Wrestler, how you doing? Welcome, Andre.
What Andre who?
Andre Moore.
Okay, what up, Dre? What up, Liv? What up, Rose?
Rich be coming up with topics. Talk to us, Rich. That's what Adrian told you. I told you, they be wanting you to talk. I told you. Man, we gotta have it, man.
Y'all just get ready to what'd you say? I need a campaign team?
Yeah. We about to get Rich out there.
We gonna start putting that campaign together in January 2025?
No, we about to start now. That way we already ahead of the ball. We know everything, we bring it.
Okay.
Welcome, Brother Kenny. Welcome, Brother John. the real.
What that
Welcome,
John
brother.
Snow?
That's John Charlie.
All right. Where my
Welcome,
Snow?
brother Martin.
Where my boy
Kathleen
Fli at?
King, how you doing, sis? Richard, how you doing, brother? And welcome, brother Jacob. Appreciate all
Y'all
y'all.
make sure
tuning
y'all
in
like and share.
tonight.
Y'all let people know. 810-308-0132. Find out about the Genesee County website that y'all can go to and find out whether or not you can vote in the 9th Ward election on May the 7th.
Yes, sir. All right.
If you know anybody in the 9th Ward, please let them know. And I'll be back here Monday at 6 o'clock. Last time I did Monday, I'm coming on at 7 deal.
Right.
So yeah, Monday at 7 o'clock, I was here at 6 though, y'all. Remember that.
You was.
Facts.
You was. You're always on time, man. Even when we late, we on time, man. You know, we on God's time, you know.
It sound like when I be telling the kids about their mom, I'll be like,
you always on time.
Even when she's wrong, she's right. She's your mama.
Mama always right.
Always right. Boy, she be wrong as ever too, but mama, you right.
Welcome, brother Wayne.
But anyway,
Jim, Lily Bell, welcome, sis.
At 7 o'clock Monday, we will be here
Tracy,
with the announcement of when that
Jonathan, welcome, brother.
Form is going to be.
Yep. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Fli-City Blackout, man. We really enjoy having y'all. Great conversation. Just open discussion. It really wasn't no topics. We just actually open discussion, talking with my brother Rich. Rich is a great person to speak with, man. He's
let me ask my listeners out there something.
All right, there you go. Talk to him.
I started a series Sunday called "What If."
Okay.
And the first topic was, what if the Rick Snyder subpoena was honored? Because Rick Snyder was subpoenaed to come to City of Flint Executive Committee and under oath have a conversation with Eric Mays about, I don't know how much money it was, but it was a lot of money. You talking $50,000, that was a low amount that went to a YMCA in Lansing.
Oh, wow.
You talking a whole bunch of black spots with dollar amounts. Just one spreadsheet from Councilwoman Tanya Burns. I heard over 20 organizations that receive money from the Water Crisis Fund, Flint Water Crisis Fund.
But how? No.
Because when the state and the federal government gave the money to Flint, they gave it to the state in the name of Flint, and he misappropriated that money. I'm telling you,
okay.
he was giving. I'm telling you, instead of coming to Flint,
right? They basically
and maybe doing phase 2. You gotta remember, we still in phase 1.
Are we?
Yeah, they ain't done replacing these pipelines.
Are we even in phase 1?
Yeah, we still in phase 1.
Are we really in phase 1?
Oh, definitely.
How long is this phase gonna be?
It's 10 years and counting.
Hold on. Phase 1.
It's not 10 years and counting.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't, because 10 years is our commemoration.
So we right at
So they didn't start giving money for like 4 years. So we like 6 years.
Oh, since
in the stage 1.
Yeah.
We like 6, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Too long.
Whatever they is, they $500 a day short. Because until they get this thing figured out, every day that they don't get phase 1 done, they gotta pay the state $500.
That still ain't working in our favor though.
Anything concerning them. That's what I said on the what if.
How does that work for us and our people?
Don't want me to keep it real with you. Yeah. It don't.
That's my point. So they ain't give us nothing.
Eric Mays had subpoenaed him to come and talk to Eric. He had to swear in, which means anything that he say can and shall be held against him.
And yes, he will. I don't know why people don't understand those words.
But he didn't honor that. So, and when I was saying, like, what if I was saying, like, because I know Eric, if he would have honored that, he'd have been in jail right now. All that.
You think he had a loophole?
He didn't show up.
That was his loophole. Make him come.
See, I should have had you on with me.
That was his answer to that.
We would have got, but we did get a good point off because God damn. You just summed up what Cynthia Johnson did to Eric Mays. Remember I was telling you earlier, I like to do stuff with Eric.
Man.
Because I would say, we're going to McDonald's. And they'd say, yeah, we're going to McDonald's. I'm ordering me a Big Mac. And he going to get a lemonade. And that pretty girl over there going to ask me for my autograph. You know what I'm saying? Papa going to walk in and pay for everything.
But was he lying?
But that's how everything went. I didn't have to. I remember I used to do podcasts with Eric Mays.
Man, I bet you did, man.
And Eric would be talking so much, people be in the chat. We want to hear from Rich.
You heard what they said? Talk to him, Rich. Yeah.
So, but I was cool with that.
But your voice, man, you see,
I was cool with that.
But I don't think you understand how powerful your voice is.
I know.
I don't think you really know.
But what I want to use my voice for is to contact those 87% of these people that don't vote. Exactly. It's a very small percent of this 13% that agree with what I'm doing, because you got to look at it like this. This is one group of people. This is another group. Instead of them having to go out and fight for all of this, all they got to do is fight for that.
Business as usual.
That's all they got to fight for.
It's always gonna be business as usual
but
until we go up to 15%.
But me,
that's my thing. Can we at least get up to 15%?
I want to get all these people right here and these.
That's my thing.
And then I can do something against these 2 sets.
Can we shoot for the 15 to 20%? We can crawl before we run. Can we at least shoot for the 15 to the 20%?
26.
26% can change.
We need in 2026, we need to bring it up to 23%. If we can get 23% of whatever election I'm in, if we can get 23% of that population to vote, I feel good.
Man, that's my thing.
If we get 50% in, I might not be alive on election.
Man, right? I'm gonna throw a party.
Because I'm gonna be a real threat. Because they're gonna be like, he ain't really worried about this. He got all of this.
But the thing is, it's like a lot of people feel like, well, why would I shake your hand when they up here got it done?
It's like,
so it's that scratch my back, I scratch yours.
It's like that straight D.
Right. I'm tired of that.
It's like that straight D. They already, even in the first war.
I'm tired of that though. We got
even in the first war, you already got a stat. Vote for one candidate.
But it's a lot
and then
that you might not agree with.
Then you got and then you got this, and that's what you got left.
Right.
So only thing this side got to do is just get one of them, and they're good.
One. If I get one,
This side over here,
they
got to get both.
It's what they used to say is the hallway dance. You know what I mean? Like going from one side of the hallway to the other.
Hey, as y'all can see, look, it's a small difference.
Man.
You gotta remember, you have people losing races, big mayor races, 208 vote difference between candidates. That's less than one of these.
You know, but
so that's our problem.
What you think? 50? We ain't gonna say 50 because then they gonna say we was What do you think 20% would look like though?
I would have a chance of winning.
But you see what I'm saying? Do you see the difference?
I'll have a good chance
of winning. The slight that gives us if we just get. We ain't gotta go for the whole 100. We just gotta climb this mountain.
But you know what the good part about me getting that 20% and winning the seat? I will be in there doing whatever it takes from whatever elected position I get to bring more and more people involved in voting.
Exactly.
Because let's just say I was state rep. And y'all already know if I'm state rep and I'm finna sit up there and like, look, y'all finna pay 75% of everybody in Flint water bill until all water in Flint is tap drinkable. And I put that on the floor. Guess what's gonna happen? Gonna laugh at me. You know why they gonna laugh at me? You ain't putting no governor. Your city ain't putting no governor in their seat. Your city ain't putting no attorney general in their seat. Mm-hmm. Your city only put local people in seats. If they hit the city of Flint, y'all ain't putting them in no seat. Why? Because only 13% of us vote.
And that's why they don't have to care.
And I'm a state rep with these people that got millions of people that vote every year.
Right. With money.
And let me prove to y'all that I'm right. It's a presidential election. How many candidates have y'all seen? One. Kennedy, independent. Joe Biden went to Saginaw.
Right. Very great. That was a strategic move.
You know why? Because only 13% of Flint voted.
Don't go where the money is. Go where I wonder what is Saginaw voting.
Well, Saginaw got a low voting amount too. But Saginaw got some different stuff going to where they are in the conversation.
They got some names there that play politician games. They play the game.
But our city of Flint,
we play ourselves.
Like everybody complain, like they give us what they give us. But that just say they didn't give us nothing.
Who?
The federal and the state, they didn't, because they automatically, because we ain't fighting for nothing. But that just say they ain't give us nothing. And everything that we got, the mayor had to go up and ask for. You think we doing bad now? He wouldn't have a lot. They wouldn't give you nothing. What you mean they won't give you nothing? They said only 13% of y'all vote. Why should they make y'all vote?
Exactly. All right. We've been going for an hour 45. We've been talking about ending for a good minute.
And we ain't going 2 hours, man. Why are you trying to set up? You trying to set
we about to set a record, huh?
No, we ain't me and Dewan went 3 and something.
I left you all that day.
Never gonna happen.
I know I left you all that day. I was like, nah. I called y'all, still going. Like, man.
We're never doing that again.
Man.
That was a good old, I love that though.
I swear.
And then you know what? I watched that because I don't watch podcasts. Now, the last one I did Sunday, I wouldn't watch that because it was a long time before I hosted something.
All right. We missed to wrap this up.
Yes, sir. One more time. I will be back Monday at 7 to give y'all an update on the Ninth Ward Forum for the candidates for the Ninth Ward. Remember, there is a special election for the Ninth Ward. If you received a voter registration card saying that you do not live in the Ninth Ward, but the last time you voted or the last election that you was eligible to vote in, you was a Ninth Ward resident, you are a Ninth Ward resident. If you have any questions and you live in the Ninth Ward, 810-308-0132. I can lead you to the Genesee County. Let me read that out one more. It's so long, I know it's wrong.
You don't put it up there yet. Wait till Monday.
No.
Wait till Monday. That way you know you got it. And you got it right.
I got it, but it's just a lot here. You can see it. You can read it to them so you know what I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. Wait till Monday. And then
look how long that is.
See, we're going to have to actually, we'll post it.
Let me see something.
So what we'll do is, let me see.
What is Genesee County, Michigan.gov? Let's see how much I got to put in. Genesee County, Michigan.gov. Genesee County, Michigan.gov. I got it right.
That's what I'm saying. We'll pin it up there. We'll pin it up there. So Monday we'll have that pin.
We'll have it. But remember, Genesee County, Michigan.gov.
Do your research.
/ departments / county _
Somebody gonna backcourt. I'm telling you. We're gonna post it. We're gonna post it and pin it up there.
Yeah, 810-308-0132. I'll just text it to you. You just hit it on your phone and go to it.
That'd be even better. But we'll still post it Monday that way.
And as of June the 1st, people in the first ward will know who's on the ballot for the candidacy. And they will also be able to go to this website to find out whether or not they're eligible to vote. And that's the same for the 7th ward. So,
got a lot of great things going on.
Y'all get ready to vote.
Please, let's climb this 13%, man. Let's make a mark, man. I feel like I say, even 15, 20%, man. Let's shoot for it.
Yeah, we try. If we can get a good extra 5 to 10%.
That's what I'm saying. That's not that.
And then another extra 5%, 10% in 2026. Y'all can get somebody real in office.
Like big
somebody that's gonna really make a change, and somebody that's gonna continue y'all to rally behind me, because the changes that I gotta make is gonna require full council chambers, bus loads down to Lansing, because we only voting at 13%. I ain't know you. It's like real talk. That's just go street term. You a dope man. Sarah coming over every day spending $100 with you. John coming over once a month spending $50 with you. Sarah and John got a problem. Whose side you on?
Say John gotta go, huh?
That what happened when somebody from Flint say, look, man, y'all doing my city wrong. Your city don't vote.
But that's our problem. I mean, that's on us. That falls on us. But with the positive side of that, we have time to change that.
We're going to change.
It's never too late. So as long as we keep going forward, we keep having these discussions. Like I said, open discussions as well. You know what I mean? Like, these are great conversations to be had.
A couple times, somebody give me a subject for my next what if. Y'all want me to do a what if on We can do it. What if they never would have switched our water?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
On that note, we thank you.
There's a lot of what if.
Everybody laughed.
What if Flint would have been the first one to have a casino? What if Flint would have got that actual bottled water company before Nestle did? What if?
We appreciate y'all tuning in. This Fli-City Blackout, man. Rocking out with Rich. You rocking out with Rick, man. We appreciate you.
All right, my baby Rick in the house.
Always,
thank
man.
y'all.
It's always a pleasure.
Where that X at? See
the
one you got away with one today because I needed an update too. Cause I'm into that house. So Monday we're gonna get a because Dewan been out of town enjoying himself. He left me again, but I was under the weather. So he was legit.
Glad to have my brother back home. Safe travels.
And I had a Chicago tournament, so everything worked out right. But he's back. He got away with it today. But Monday he's gonna he can't keep taking these good old trips.
Man.
And then at the last minute telling us the good old outcome from these trips.
Man.
Richie Rich
gonna be in one of his suitcases.
Richie Rich wanna know.
Carry on.
Richie Rich, yeah.
He's carrying his own, not even knowing.
Man, but I'll give a shout out to him and everybody that went down there and represented us.
Right.
I look forward to hearing about the good news and
keep Sister Deloney in our prayers always.
Sister Deloney? What?
Keep her in our prayers.
You don't have to tell me about her. She okay?
Yeah, she good.
Man, don't scare me, dog. Let's go on.
We just praying.
She's Sister Deloney's in my prayer. Everybody that anything to do with just Juneteenth event, salute, pray.
Yes.
Whatever it takes, I'll give y'all strength and make everything good be with y'all. And let me know on Juneteenth what y'all need me to do.
Show up and show out. Because we march. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in with Fli-City Blackout once again. Until next time.
See y'all Monday. Who y'all got coming? What's the day? Tuesday?
Today, Tuesday.
Who coming on tomorrow?
Nobody. I don't think yet. We might have somebody in the slot, but not sure. So just stay tuned. These discussions are going to come more often. So it's going to be a lot of times that we just have rapid fire questions.
Hopefully it won't be tomorrow because I'm going to pop up here tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I'll do what we did with Liberty. Sit over there and try to be as quiet as I can. Then.
No, we don't need you quiet, Rich.
And when I open
you been quiet. Well, we can't say you been quiet. You ain't never been quiet. On that note, peace, love, and blessings, man.
Salute. See everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know who's going to be back with me. See everybody tomorrow.
Lord willing, we all be back.
All right.
Fli-City Blackout. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe.